Hello everyone. I've been grinding the sorcerer pretty much since the last stream. We've got to level 73. We've got 4 item upgrades. We had a patch, what was it, Tuesday? One of the reasons, yeah, I didn't really stream much on Monday or Tuesday because of the service. It was a live service time, but I didn't want to risk disconnect again. What was it, Server Slam? It was one of those ones where I was streaming and it kept going down, but whatever. Get a patch. Was it Tuesday? Alright, YouTube looks good. So I spent about at least 2, maybe 3 hours yesterday. I did it over a course of like 5 hours. I went and made dinner, and then we had a guest for a little bit. And then, anyway, I finally went through all my sorcerer legendaries and cleaned out a bunch of junk. Because what you didn't see was like a couple days ago when I was playing, I got like another 20 legendaries. I don't know, 15, 20, yeah. And I was just throwing them in the bank because I didn't want to deal with it. I was trying to level up to 73 so I could start gambling ancestral items. Now, it used to be you could see if something was sacred or ancestral, but then devs fixed that in the patch Tuesday, and they said, no, that actually wasn't correct. I'm talking about when you gambled. So we're going to go over, for one, what I did with... okay, for one, I am not looking to make this a 20, 30 minute ordeal, okay? Let's make it like 7 minutes, maybe. Alright. Before we go over to items. Okay, so here's what I did with the stash. I went through, I had so many items. It was constantly like filling up the inventory here and having like one space in between like the stuff to go through and the stuff to trash. Then I had to run over after like 20 something items and trash it. I ended up throwing away about 30 something items of legendaries. So what I do here is everything here in the top up to here are perfect rows. They're maxed aspects. Okay, this does not have a variable, so technically it's also perfect, but everything following this up to here is things that only have one of, which is unfortunately the this avalanche one I just got. I was running tier 3, finished up some nightmare sigils I had. But yeah, I got this at like level 71 or 72. So yeah, it took me 70 level ups to get this one ability, which is kind of shit. There's quite a few of those have happened. This one I did, like this one I had multiples of. Yeah, and I got rid of the other ones. I did get a newer chain lightning. Anyway, this is one. So I looked a couple days ago or yesterday about swapping to a blizzard build. I have it up on the skill calculator on my browser. I haven't saved it yet. Hopefully power doesn't go out. It would need a Prodigy's loop. Unfortunately, this is the only one I've pulled that I know of. If I got another one, it would have been lower, which this is already pretty low. Yeah, so I couldn't do that until I got a higher version of this. Also, I did not realize this. I only have one of these, and if I've got another one before, it must have been lower. You can see this is one of the first legendaries I got in the game, since this was my first character. Because it's level 22. Elementalist, I didn't think about this, but they were like, okay, so look, if you take, was it, they were saying, I think Blizzard? No, someone said Blizzard can't crit. Anyway. If you take this, I could do this with me right now. I just got a new amulet. Core mastery skills cast at or above 100 mana gain. It's supposed to be 10 to 20, right? No, it's 20 to 40, right? This is a focus. It would be 30 to 60 on amulet, so you could get 60% more crit if you got things like prodigies to using your cooldowns, or if you use an umbral, so when you crowd control something. I've only got one umbral that's Well, where the hell it is. Where the hell's my umbral? Oh, it's over here because this is general stuff. This is all this stash is the sorcerer specific. Okay. So yeah, elementalist. You could actually put it in two-handed and get 80%. But yeah, in game, 60% crit would basically give a sorcerer. If you can get crit from other sources, like right now, mine is 17.3. And I lost one on my gloves a long time ago, like 10, 15 levels ago, which was like 10%. So, I mean, I could have up to like 30-ish% probably if I got some new gloves, and that'd be another. So basically, I'd be at like 90% chance to crit when I'm over 100 mana. On my like really old ring, is it this one with unstable currents? Yeah, because I'd got the new. I took that off when I got this. Was my first ancestral upgrade. So this one had. No, not that one. Is it this one? Yeah, this one has maximum mana. I took that off. So my mana right now is 141, but I was at 153. And this is at 26. So I could cast that twice before and let my mana regenerate. And I would go from like 30% crit to 90% crit. Alright? So if you stack some crit damage. Unfortunately, this isn't a necro who gets a ton of crit damage, but I think one of the Paragon boards does have crit damage in it. Plus, I'm not specting it right now. Anyway, so this is my boots that I had. It's got evasion. It's got movement speed. I could reroll the mana cost reduction since it's only sorcerer specific. And I could imprint whatever on it, right? Because that's just a codex aspect. I don't know if I'm keeping that, but it's really too high level to put on the mule for low level gear. Anyway, all this stuff is duplicates. Some of it's duplicates that I have in my aspect stuff. This is all this stuff here is things I only have one of. I actually need this for the Blizzard. It's a max row. So I was looking at the Blizzard build, like some of the stuff. I ended up choosing not to take that, but like this one is maxed out. The Blizzard one is maxed out. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Same thing here. Let me finish this. So these are things I only have one of right now. I just got boots. I did not reuse the movement speed. The boots that I had was 24% movement speed. Because I was looking at something yesterday, and I just happened to run across that big Sorcerer Reddit thread saying why Sorcerer sucks. It's a really well-written thread. It tells you about why they have low armor, and they have... only like the lowest amount of armor available in Paragon boards is much, much lower than the second lowest character, so Necro. And basically, like, resistances suck. There's a lot of their stuff. It is explained why Sorcerer is just generally a bad overall class at endgame. Yeah, so this is stuff I have one of. This is stuff that I think is all maxed. And then this is stuff, I want to use these Lucky Hit one. And these are just duplicates. Okay, so yeah, so this is generalized stuff that are, again, maximum rolls. Oh, that was one of the ones I needed. This is stuff I only have one of. I mean, I've got other one of these. I just only kept this one. And then these are things I got two or more of, so this is gonna stay this way. I mean, there's only 4 tabs. So if I start moving another character up to level 60, 70, then I'm going to get a bunch more aspects. So I don't know. Basically on these, like, I just kept things like this one's level 43, this one's level 70. I don't want to get rid of the things that are like this one, Hydra, would be 11% on a one-hander. Level 70, but this one is level 30, 14%. So I don't know. Cleared up my page here. This is all his funny weapon names. That's for if you know who Pat McAfee is. That was the high school boy in me. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta move these potions off, and these are all my old uniques. And I haven't done much change here. This is all still the barb stuff. Let's see, is it right here? From this one to this one, all this stuff I have to go through next. So as the rogue levels up, all this stuff I'm going to be go through, and then we'll be able to put the rogue and barb stuff here. Ideally what I want to do is put the barb and rogue. When I'm not playing a character, I can move their stuff there. Like the necromancer's, all of his inventory slots are filled with legendaries except for one, and then like a unique. So if I want to play him, I need to clear up like 3 tabs. So I want to have like a couple tabs here. Like if I know I'm not going to play a character for a while, I can just put all the barbarian stuff on him. Because no one else is going to use it. I mean, yeah, there might be some like really kick-ass weapon, but once everyone's level 50, then most of that stuff's not going to matter. I'm not going to be looking for other characters. Alright, so let's move on to my character stuff. So, this ring I've had for a while. And well, since level 70, I thought about using it. I tried to reroll for it, got critical strike chance. I wanted it for the life. And critical strike, lightning damage is nice. Damage is slowed. We don't really have slow. We have stun and shield. I think I'm going to get rid of it. One of the other reasons I kept it was because I was thinking about going to the Blizzard build, and I was going to be able to aspect, and I didn't want to aspect over these. Okay, next. This is my old ring. So this had vulnerable 33, 6.3 critical, which was basically the same here, but I gained lightning critical strike, damage to close enemies. And this ring was the one I had here. So this was my first upgrade at level 62, maybe 60, like 4, because I might have won a couple levels before I actually used it. Because remember, I came into World Tier 4 level 61, and that ring was the only upgrade I got for a long time. So you see, this is level 70. Remember, I had upgraded my helmet, my gloves, and my boots, but the boots were the only one that was at, because these were like not even sacred, and I upgraded them to sacred. And then these were the first boots I got, which was level 65. So when I upgraded those 3 items. Well, I don't have room to put this over here right now because I got a new meteor. Was it the new meteorites? Yeah, I think I got this yesterday. Yeah, I moved this one up because I realized it was maximum, and I put that one there. Because I had moved my other control one, because I took my loop of control that was like level 64 and then printed on my new amulet. But then I got a new Hydra one, that's what it was. Okay, moving on. And I'll just leave it there. So so Tuesday I finished up all the quests. I finished up my last 17 quests. Man, it took so freaking long. Trying to find like the last 4, and then I realized that I'd forgot to do Lyndon's, was it Lyndon the Scoundrels? That I'd got confused. I thought I'd already done those 3 quests. But I ended up doing that, and then I just had 1. And luckily, I figured it out what it was. But he gives you this rogue crossbow. I don't know if there's anything you're supposed to do with it. I mean, you get a lot of other named items, but also, I got a razor blade. I tried putting it on, and I guess I put that over here because that is not character specific. Well, neither is that. I'll just leave it there. I don't have that many uniques. So at this point, I was counting up how many uniques I got, and because I got another staff flame medicine, but I also deleted one. At this point, I think I'm around 15 uniques, somewhere in there. And I've gained, you know, I came in at level 49. So we'll say level 50. I was almost 50. So 23 levels, 14 uniques. I'm getting about 1 every level and a half. Like, that's not really a lot. Anyway, so yesterday I got on. The only upgrade I'd made was that ring, right? This is the stuff I just upgraded. Well, I had some sigils like level 16, 15, 16 or something, and I went and did them, and I got a freaking staff Lamesson from the end reward of. I didn't even realize I got it from one of the nightmare dungeons, and I was like, oh, well, this sucks because it actually has a lower. It's 27 instead of 29%, but it's sacred because I was on World Tier 3. So you know what's going to happen with this, right? It's going in trash. This is if I want to go to ice shards. I've been hold on to that. I'm actually going to hold on there. This I thought was a good weapon for the rogue. I don't know. This is 1829 where this is 2583. So it's another thing I got to go through. In fact, I'm just going to move this over because I got to go through all this stuff. This is something I got last night. It's got critical strike. It's got vulnerable. Damage to stunned. Damage to injured is okay. It's got a high item power. So I'm thinking this wouldn't be a bad thing if I need to upgrade. So that's just if I do need to upgrade. Because I did. You know, I've had these rings for a little while. That one. Then I finally, after saying I had only pulled one elementalist that I knew of through 70-something levels. Well, guess what? I pulled, as of like 20 minutes later, I pulled one. Not only that, but I pulled a second of something else that I didn't have a copy of. So I was like, wow, well, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, because this is an amulet, you got to divide it by 2/3. So it's only a 28% chance. And on a 40... well, since I don't have another one, and I don't want to use the one I have that's level 22. Yeah. Anyway, so this is, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. And then here, we'll do this like this. So, let's talk about my upgrades. Actually, I'll go ahead and sell this stuff first.
Very good.
Oh, good news. It's worth $250,000, so. But yeah, it's pretty much pointless because by level 71, you could, like, this level 66. Yeah, you can't even salvage it. You can't get the, Alright, so I pulled, I was running Nightmare Dungeons last night over and over and over. I got multiple, like, I was just basically running 21s, started doing some 22s, did some, I think a 24 at the end. I got one of the ones that were ice enchanted, and they just tore me up. I ran into an elite pack of race, and they just kept killing me before I could even get over there. Like, once Flame Shield went down, I was dead. Could not do anything. Basically, it was like, I think one of them had Waller too, and it was like, ugh, now I see why people complain. Anyway, I did get my territorial up from like level 6 to 10, and it takes a lot more XP to level up now. I've also got this one unlocked. I used this one because I had willpower here just to get a little more extra damage, and I'm about to unlock that one. I also started leveling up the ice ones, Frostbite. You know, there's like 6 of them I wanted for that, but that's the Paragon situation. Okay, so you remember I was looking for a new amulet because this had 3 ranks of glass cannon, and I was a little worried about that. Well, when I had all 3 of these items on, well, if I put them on right now, it's going to be like 56.95. So I'm losing a little bit of attack power. When I first swapped my amulet, which you can see is level 72, and then this is 73. I actually got this stuff later. I did amulet upgrade first. It gave me, I don't remember what was on it. It was like shallow resistance or strength or something. Anyway, well, I got the rerolled for mana cost reduction, and I was like, cooldown, mana cost, movement. That's good enough for me. And I also used my one of my 2 amulet or control aspects that I had. That's almost maxed out. So that extra 12% damage I got from that kind of made up for And other damages I got from upgrading made up for losing glass cannon, but now I take 9% less damage. The elemental dominance, this gives me 3% more damage on my core skills over 50 mana. But overall, I gained like 25% movement, and my cooldowns went down. This went down like a second. Right, so that was pretty cool. Then I got the boots. Of course, I want the movement speed, mana cost reduction, which I got. I got the movement speed. I got this had crackling energy damage also, which I'm not really worried about. I'm not trying to do that. But it had 3 ranks. Frost Nova, when I upgraded it, went to 4. Or was it 2 and 4? And it had 2 max of 8 charges when I fully upgraded because it's ancestral, and I can do to 5. I got 3 max of 8 charges. Which, if you know, I like max of 8 charges, but the last like 15 levels, I was using other boots. Altogether, my mana cost reduction actually lowered slightly a little bit, like 0.2, and it was enough to go from 25 to 26 here. What can you do? I could re-roll it and try to get a higher one, but I'm not going to spend money. The 4 ranks of Frost Nova, plus the fact I decided I wasn't wanting to... since I don't critical strike that much and with lucky hits, and I'm not worried about crackling energy because I took the crackling energy glyph off. I took those 2 points out and I put them in Frost Nova. Which means I have a 3 base now, which I had done that first when I swapped the amulet around and got Frost Nova from like 19.87 down to like 16.5, and then these extra 2 ranks put me down to 13.95. Basically, my Frost Nova went from 20 seconds to 14 seconds. So I get a lot more defense and offense from that, right? So I think that paid off pretty well. Especially considering it's on my boots. And 3 max of 8 charges means I can dodge a lot. Minus the lack of... Now, so I mentioned yesterday about I mentioned about the teleport on the boots. So the teleport on boots goes from 20 to 25 and gives you 3 seconds increased movement speed, where Ghost Walkers is generally better. Luckily, I caught this before I read it, and I was proud of myself for that. But this gives you while unstoppable and for 4 seconds after, so it lasts 1 second longer. The only issue is this rolls 10 to 25, but as long as you can roll around 20 or higher, it's going to end up being better overall. It allows you to move freely through enemies. And guess what? When you teleport, it automatically gives you unstoppable. So yeah, it's just better overall. And then armor. I was just looking for something with better overall armor. But when I hit level 73, I was like, okay, I can gamble Ancestrals. And I went and spent all 1,000 ovals. And I got 8 out of 24 were legendary. And 4 out of 24 were ancestral. I was unable to get a good ancestral one, but this was like the ancestrals were like 770, 780, and this is 718. Well, this one pulled like 400 life. It also still had lightning damage, which I had. It had like 7% damage and like 14% damage reduction from distant enemies. And it also has the max basic skills, even though I don't use basic skills that much. But it was basically, this has life, basic skills, lightning damage. This has life, basic skills, or lightning damage. But it also includes the damage, which makes up for my glass cannon. And also gain damage reduction. So you can see my damage with this one. Right, so, and if I swap them all, 56.95. That's with the 3 ranks of glass cannon. So overall, my damage didn't really drop. But my life shot up like... So there's 4 main things I gained here. I gained like 350 life, right? I gained damage reduction from distant enemies, which is very important because less chance getting one shot by a corpse bow or whatever. And plus I didn't have this fully maxed out or slotted. Now I got 3 freaking topazes in. I gained 6 seconds on my Frost Nova. And like 1 second here, 1 second here, like 4 seconds here. And just 25% overall movement speed. I mean, it's up to 51.7%. So I'm just faster. Everything's faster. So that's the things. Everything worked out. Now in the patch, they did increase charge boats base by 2%, and they lowered the staff of Lamb Essen from 30 to 40 to 25 to 35. So this used to be 34% less damage. So I gained 5% damage right there. Alright, so those things need to be put away at some point, and this stuff needs to be figured out. Now, I could move the control. I mean, I can just... I'd like to be able to put the control on a ring, if I can get a newer ring than this. I don't really care about the resource for life heal, but I don't want to pull that aspect off because it's maximized. I think I got another one. And it's not sorcerer specific. Well, I thought I had another one that was maxed out. I got a 15, it's level 28. Oh, I do have a maxed out one. Oh, in that case, that should be up here. Oh, well. So I can, if I can find another upgrade for that, then I could possibly put the 50% more damage, or what was it, imprint, 25% more damage? Yeah. And then I could put the critical up here for 60% more crit if I can get a maxed out one. And then I just have to get used to cast charge boats once or twice, and then not cast it to let it build back up. Why am I at 27 minutes? I said I didn't want to do this for 20 plus minutes. Well, anyway. Well, this is probably the problems is you play for 15, 20 hours, you try to update what you've done. I haven't got a cache lately. I don't know why it's showing me having a cache, because like I killed one last night. I don't think I got a cache. I don't remember anyway. I still got these ones that I haven't opened, because I think they're based on your level, maybe? I don't know. I was like, well, maybe I could open them up on like my rogue or something. You know, I'm gonna figure that out soon, because I like to legendary, legendary, legendary. So there's no... Is there a chance a unique can drop from that? Alright, there's no Legion events going on, so I guess we're gonna go do the boss. Unfortunately... Oh, hey, Dragon. Hey, are you here right at the moment? There was something I wanted to tell you like a week ago, but it's real short. Yeah, so right after we talked, like a week ago or whatever it was, I told you I was still using that level 52 staff. Like the night I pulled this one, which was a level 66 version, Ancestral. So that alone increased my damage by 60%. My damage went from like just under 3,000 to 4,800 just from that upgrade. That's it. It was just like, yeah, my sorcerer was having problems because of couldn't find it. I mean, I think that one, at least being ancestral, can hold me off for a while. Unfortunately, I don't know what to do because I don't feel like I can go run anything while I'm waiting on the boss to spawn. I mean, I have done a Tree of Whispers thing in like under a minute, but yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I need better arm or helmet and gloves. I do have one more of these aspects. Not even sure if I should keep that aspect on. I do not have another 0.5 here to pull onto a helmet though. So right now I've got 1, 2, because last night I got the amulet. I already had the boots, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 9. This is unique. I've only pulled this once, so it's like I need to raiment it to infinite, but I haven't pulled it yet. So I was actually upset because I thought when I pulled the razor plate it was my raiment. I got all excited, and then it picked it up and it said razor plate. I actually put it on for like a 1 Paragon point worth, quarter of a level, and it wasn't that useful. Yeah, but you're using chain lightning. You don't want one of these staffs, do you? I mean, I guess it would work for you. You wouldn't care about the aspect part. Anyway, if you haven't read the thread it was posted on Reddit, it was a really good thread yesterday about all the major problems with sorcerers. They basically laid it out and showed like not just like the general design philosophy of the sorcerer, like how it just doesn't work, how they don't have enough armor, they can't survive. How barriers don't count your percentage life of life you get from other sources. So if you get life from items, it doesn't factor into your barriers, so your barriers have a maximum amount they can give, which is like nothing. So the upgrades, well, one, Nightmare Dungeons give a lot more XP. So I got from like 71 to 73. Like, it used to be I would go do like 3 dungeons to get like a quarter of a level or something. Yeah, I think I did like 2 now. Still, like, it just feels like everything's like 30 to 50% more XP for Nightmare Dungeon running. Everyone's saying that the XP for Nightmare Dungeons are like between the monster XP and the actual end of the quest XP, that's like 100% more than what was given. I don't know. I was just farming dungeons yesterday because I had so many. I still had like 70 I haven't done on this character. Like 20 of them I've done on other characters, but yeah, Tuesday I got all my story quests done. That just took a long time to find the last like 20 of them. But see, I did like 6 quests yesterday, dungeons that were sigils that I hadn't done yet. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK and then I'm gonna run over there. So, I'm back in like 3 or 4 minutes. The wife took the kid and the kid's friend to King's Dominion, so she keeps sending me pictures and bugging me. So I don't remember if they actually got kicked out. I think they didn't, but like when my daughter was 3, my wife had been taking her to King's Dominion multiple times a year. And they would ride the carousel. Well, my daughter has a temper. And she decided suddenly she didn't ride carousel right as it was starting. And she got off. They were not happy about that. Really not happy. Now, if it was me, I would have just held her. Made all the parents just look at me thinking I was kidnapping her or something. But I would have made sure she was safe, is what I'm saying. Much to her dismay. But yeah, so the wife was texting me from King's Dominion saying, yeah, we have to go to like the security office and sign that we're not going to ride the carousel again. We're banned from the carousel. I don't think, like, you know, she's 8 now. I don't think there's any problem, but it also used to worry me when they'd take pictures from the Ferris wheel, and I was like, look, she's got a temper. I do not feel comfortable with you when she gets going.
Brutal. I like it.
When she like loses control, she don't care. I was like, if this is an open-ended Ferris wheel, I don't want her falling to her death. Don't take her on the Ferris wheel. I don't like it. Well, she never fell down, but she's like, oh, she's always been good behavior. I'm like, yeah, well.
Look.
I know everyone says to take the burning enchantment, but I just don't want to do it. Oh, I wasn't in Wolf's. I didn't realize he streamed Baldur's Gate a couple nights ago. But I did go back and watch it later. Unfortunately, my staff lowers my DPS on bosses. I did a boss last night, but the group killed it in like 39 seconds. Thought I mistimed that. Yeah, it's gonna die before I can get stagger off. So one thing I notice is some bosses, like no one's doing stagger, because I can see it only go up when my stuff goes up. I also heard they fixed the corpse explosion, lighted corpse explosion.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
There's a Reddit thread that's been up for like 2 weeks. It tells you all the like drop items. Some of them took many tries for me to get, like going around clicking corpses, and the corpses take like an hour to respawn. So you're trying to run around finding some. All right, my final quest was actually it said looted off a corpse down here. It can only spawn like right in this area. And I wasn't sure if I'd got it or not. That's the thing, you know, no quest tracker. I actually was had come back like after questing and doing stuff after a couple hours. Like I said, it was the final one, and clicking on corpses. Someone was doing an event right here, and I'm pretty sure the drop for the quest came off while we were doing the event. So I think it was from a kill, not a corpse. So I don't know if it was accurate. Anyway, that guide was posted on the forums and then was been posted in other places. Hey, max out nice shards. Already got that though. Already got like 2 maxed ones.
A fine deal.
Oh, a perfect frost nova. We're not selling that.
Another time then.
So I will get rid of this level 70 version. So a lot of people say use this extra Frost Nova, but I don't know, like I just worked on getting my Frost Nova cooldown lowered. Why would I want a second charge? It's gonna be an extra 4 seconds. Like, you're still gonna have to wait for it to recharge, so anyway. This one's actually 4% higher, but you can use it at level 43. That's why I don't want to use this one. Now, I don't know if I do swap to a Blizzard build, I'm going to want a wand or sword. I'm looking for an 800 item power wand, I think. I don't know what kind of damage. They're using a wand. I don't know what damage per second I need on this. Now, I know this is 25, but it's going to be different. Yeah, I would have to find a ancestral focus. Not seeing one there. Nope, it's a helmet. Yeah, I don't know what Alright, this goes in the might need later, Paul. I really don't want to swap to ice shards, by the way. That's why I was looking at Blizzard. I might just get rid of this too, because I have this one already. And I already have this one, it's level 69. Basically, I already got 2 perfect ones, and I just got rid of a bunch of non-perfect ones. Alright. Ooh, level 27. I'm slowly getting up there. When I was doing level 7, or was it 68, I was having problems doing like 13s or something. Like 5 levels below me. But at 70, I was doing the 13s, but then I made these weapon upgrades. And last night I was doing a 16, and then I was consistently doing 21, so a couple 22s. That one's not bad. Like this one, I need Zenith quest or dungeon, but I don't want to fuck with the code enchanted. This is level 21. So I have to look out. Anything that says they lightning damage is reduced by 40% is gone. We don't want the cold enchanted. Some of the other ones, like the lightning one, I don't like. I finally realized you could kill the blisters, so that was good. Because I hadn't done that many nightmare dungeons. I maybe had done like 20, 25 of them total till last night. Gonna do that one. Yeah. Canals right now, I was looking at Rax's guide from yesterday and today. He says Canals is the best quest nightmare dungeon to run for XP. Yeah, if you had read the patch notes, other than XP, you can teleport right to a nightmare dungeon. Which makes things much quicker. You still have to go through double load screens, but that's fine. I didn't check if I've done this one before. I have not. Oh, speaking of Trickster's aspect. Yesterday, I mean, this is a build that's been in my head for a couple weeks, but yesterday I started working on a build, and today I was actually going through the skill calculator and doing it. It's a rogue build that just uses stealth and grenades and traps. Like, it doesn't use a basic or core skill. Which, unfortunately, after I was putting it all together, I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to use one of my specializations. And then I looked at the specializations. I was like, okay, well, I don't use a basic or core skill, so I can't use the combo points. I don't spend energy, because all 6 skills are cooldowns. So I don't need Inner Sight to give me infinite energy for 4 seconds. And the last one, you have to spend 100 energy to lower your ultimate cooldown by 4 seconds. And I was like, well, if I don't spend energy, I can't use that one either. I was like, I actually found a build that you cannot use the character class of specializations. I was like, the only thing that I can make use of is the Inner Sight while in a nightmare dungeon that burns mana on hit, or energy for a rogue. And if I'm using Edge Master's aspect, which gives you more damage based on your percentage of resource. So I was like, I wonder if I should post about that on Reddit. Like, it's just, I don't think the build, I think the build's going to be trash. But at this point, you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to get to 100. I got most of my characters to 50. I got a hardcore project that I'm in no rush to go through. Like, I've already achieved most of my main goal. Well, I'd say my main goal is now is this secondary. It's like, I don't mind running through just on World Tier 1 or World Tier 3 later with some thematic build. I don't know if it'll work. But yeah, there's a bunch of aspects that, like, when you dash or other things. Oh, spiders. I'm glad I took that poison potion. Oh, and Hornet. Oh, this is slay all enemies. Oh,
I'm not ready yet.
pay more attention. Yeah, I mean, I like to be overly detailed in life all the time. Just I got it from my dad and grandmother, or like just go to a restaurant and be like, "Oh, I can't do this because I'm diabetic" or whatever. Like, my wife tells me, and my dad used to tell my grandmother the same thing. No one cares about that stuff. Just take care of your business. So I'm mindful of it, but I still do it. Anyway, so I was gonna be like, so yeah, I was knocking out stuff. I just want to do this build for thematic, and I already got achieved most of my goals, and I was like, yeah, I don't need to say all that. Okay, so this map is not conducive with my skills.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, also I've grown to hate increased health. Okay, so that's the way out. So, cause I have all the stun stuff, I don't know why this shows. Sometimes it shows 9,000 damage, and sometimes it shows 6,000 damage. I think it might be from other bonuses or something. Anyway, I want to be able to throw my charged boats, and then if they hit the procs, the stun, and then when they're stunned, they hit more stuff. So basically, it creates a chain reaction. I need a lot of enemies for that, though. I could just run forward, but then I got risk of getting. Well, that was a nice stun. Yeah, like that. Like I said, I hate increased health. Oh. Didn't realize whatever the object I was talking, didn't realize I had got through it. That's twice that's happened to me. It did it to me last night.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, another weapon to go into my funky names list. I got Elder Slayer last night. Oh no, that was a type of weapon. Okay. Did I miss something? It said the end. I think sometimes like I think I get happy that it's a certain type and it ends up not being. I'm so glad I lowered those cooldowns. So I finally unlocked a legendary node a few days ago that gives me 10 mana when I stun something. So sometimes if there's enough mobs I can just spam. I'll just die already.
Time to prepare that.
I'm trying to just get one maxed out. I assume you still get XP for that. Yeah, so anyway, I can mostly handle a 21s fine, except for a few of the affixes. So I think I can steadily probably move up to the mid-20s.
Bless and thank you.
I don't know what level you did it, but it was about level 70, 71 when I stopped looking at most of these legendary. Or if it's not ancestral, I just don't even look. Oh, I've got a max one of these. It's 35% max.
Icon Forge is always hot.
Yep. Right, next. Isn't this one with all the spiders? I can probably handle that. Let's see. I've already done this area. Pretty sure I've already done Chiefs of Ruins also. So unless I just want easy glyph stuff, I can just not do those. Alright, let's try to move up to a 25. I'm a little worried about the lifesteal. Shadow damage. Do I have one for spiders? Yeah, that one I don't have very many of. You know what? I'm just going to do poison because I got a ton of those. Oh, you know, I might still have a potion up. Oh, I don't think I've done a 25 yet. Oh, is there not a 25 list? Is that the 20? Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, right. I'm not actually in the quest check. I do it. I'm not the only person who's still doing that. Not used to the teleport. You teleport and you think you're in the quest, but you're not. You can actually click it. Yeah, I did this one last night. Yeah, it's annoying. A lot of them are annoying. I gotta forget I went up on difficulty. I remember here. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I should have teleported. It didn't put me too far away, did it? There had to be something over.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, this has got the fucking everything blows up.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, no, I can't deal with resource burn. That sucks. So most definitely go in the trash. There's a lot of, like, I don't think I ever did, like, a tier 4 or, like, a 9. I don't think I did any of the, like, 14 through 20 except for, 15. Just kind of out-leveled it. Yep, don't want to fuck with that. This maybe not to be the best combination with spiders, because you're constantly spawning more. So I'm thinking, don't do this combo again.
I'm not ready yet.
on some cooldowns here. Alright, the way the Ford was this way. He's probably gonna be over here.
Out of mana once again.
Oh, the good thing is I've been learning a lot about these fucking mechanics. I'm slowly getting my stuff leveled up.
I need time to prepare that.
I thought that was a conduit. Let's see what's wrong with one. I can probably cut over right here. Probably like 1 or 2 groups. Oh, I forgot I got 3 charges of evade now.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh no, not this one. This one sucked.
I'm not ready yet. Out of mana once again. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, take a lot of XP on these higher ones. I guess they expect you to be doing like level 35s by now. Oh, well, actually, wait. I didn't see what level I started off. Feels like I've gained half a level. No, I started at about 45%. So, I got a half hour of playing. I've gone from here to here.
Have many fine pieces, rare and beautiful. Bless and thank you. A fine deal.
I haven't done Helltide since I swapped my gear around to increase my defenses. So hopefully I won't get almost one shot multiple times while I'm out there. Critical Strike's good. Charge Bolts is good. Lucky Hit is okay. I could reroll the Strength, but really I don't need a Lucky Hit, so... I mean, it's not vulnerable. I don't really feel like I need attack speed that much anymore, but... Yeah, and that's a crap throw on a critical strike chance, so get rid of that. Maximum mana is good. The other stuff's not. I got multiple of those. Good thing about just going through my inventory, I know a lot of the things I have. Yeah, that's pretty crap.
Don't ruin all that work.
Let's see, I know the one, let's see, it could spawn over here. I don't have the thing up right now. Normally they spawn on the edges anyway. You just see isn't there like two over here that spawn, like here and here? What's the time? Oh, the time did just swap, so I can just go get 175 things. I mean, sometimes I stay over there for 350, but normally I'll just do 175 and then go find other chests if I want to keep going.
Not while I'm in town.
Now, when I loop this around, I can probably get rid of this one. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm going to have this one and this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can come out this way, I think. Whereas this way is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These two don't matter. Okay. Yeah, I can get rid of those, I think. Unless I'm wanting to go up here, which... Max life isn't... it is nice because I could get 1, 2, 3, 4 points for 8% life. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that. Help a little bit. Oh, I forgot I was gonna go do that, computer's lagging, hold on. I have too much shit open. I was gonna go check that event up. Yeah, I'm gonna head that way first. Freaking yesterday I was out here in the same area. Was coming, had just got on my horse, ran down a hill, like a second later, and two explode guys spawned and literally blew me up. Like I was like, oh mother, lost 100 freaking things that way. Like there was nothing I could do about it. They literally spawned, and blew up before I could horse off of it. Oh, I still got these stun enemy ones to do. I'm gonna guess this event's not here.
I need time to prepare that.
I'm just using my ult because I don't have anything else. No other point waiting on it. It's perfect. I'm getting all the cylinders for it, but
I'm not ready yet.
probably once the fucking fire goes away.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on precious mana.
Oh, it shouldn't the Legion event still be in Hilltide, right? A little risky of dying, but I want the I couldn't get a fucking campfire, could I? Alright. Oh, they're finishing it. That's what was up. Alright, well, let's free cinders. I'm gonna hang out with the group here because I don't want to miss out on all the cinders. Figured that would work.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, multiplayer 4 one's just fucking so powerful. Get ready for that explosion.
I'm not ready yet.
If you're not with the group, you're not getting the shit where they're at. Well, we already got enough for one chest. Let's go find it. Yeah, everyone's so fucking powerful. Alright, I'm gonna go find the chest over here. And then, I don't die. I'm gonna take a short AFK. Well, regular AFK probably. Oh, almost ran into that one.
Do you need help? My child, all alone in this darkness. Please, help me find my baby.
Oh, there should be two chests right next to here. Oh shit, I might get enough for two groups. Let's go. Get away from that explosion. Yeah, that's good enough for 2. Freaking got a sacred item from someone else's killing. I only need 350 to get 2. I don't think you can turn in twice at the same chest, right?
Mana once again.
Alright, chest is supposed to be up here on the hill, so. Okay, it's not here. The one should be right below us. I thought it was here. No, that's not good. What's that? Oh, that might be different down there. Oh, you know, it might be down. See a regular chest. Yep, it is down here. Okay. Come on, give me a unique. Nah. Alright, we still need 48 more to hit the next one. I'll have to figure out where the other chests are. Guess I can pull that up while I'm on break. But we'll probably hit 74 here now, soon.
Too great.
Well struck.
This need to have a ring called the Precious, and then that would be funny.
Anything else?
It's so much time wasting trying to find a something for upgrade. Okay, this got cooldown reduction. It's not a good one, but the other stuff I don't care about. I mean, all resist is okay, but
Fair trade.
like potion capacity, I mean, it's okay. I don't really want it.
Need something forged?
Uh, 50% times 2/3. What was that? 33. I think that's the same thing I hit. Collecting crackling energy increases your movement speed by 15%. So I've got a max one. The only reason this is 20 because it's on an amulet. Alright, I know I've got a max on this one. Yeah, see, this is a 740 and this was 718, so it wasn't that big of a difference. 2 resistances. Yeah, thorns, that's not useful for me at all.
Came apart nicely.
I gotta double check those. Oh, this actually has charged bolts on it. Let's see. 2 ranks of charged bolts. Lightning, critical strike damage. Damage to injured. I could try to reroll the overpowered, but I'd have to pull the meteorites off. And these I need to look up. Normally just do that off stream. Generally, I don't think anyone was wanting to watch me do 3 hours of inventory work yesterday. So yeah, I know there's that one here and right here, because I know they're right next to each other. I want to say there's one over here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I think I did look these up. They're, I think I remember, they're like right here. There's like one right up the hill. I think if it's not here, it's here. Let's see. No, I gotta leave it around 3:30 anyway. No, sorry, 3:22. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna be working on the rogue later. Hope go to the right spot. I'm pretty happy with the sorcerer leveling right now. Getting the. I feel like I'm making progress. I'm getting dungeons I didn't have done. Slowly, I'm getting my glyph, at least one glyph upgraded. I'm not going to drink an XP pot. First, we're going to go up and see if this chest is up here. Because we're probably going to have to go around and kill shit other places. Try not to get blown up here. Alright, I ain't fighting a bunch of fucking bears. Is there an altar back there? Yeah, there is an altar back there. So the chest should be... Is it this one or the other one? Shit, I can't remember if it's this one or the other side. I mean, it could just not be here right now anyway, but... I did not mean to hit every button. Yeah, I don't think this one was here. Let's go check the other side. This does not look familiar. Okay, so I don't remember where the chest is. Probably like one way down at the bottom somewhere. Alright, let's get safe first. We'll go look this up. Okay, so if those two aren't there, then the next place it should be is going to be right here. That seems to be it. It's just those 5 in this area. Oh, when I killed the drowned, I did put Salty Mariner as my profile, because that opens up Salty Mariner. I've unlocked a lot more than the last time, or the first time I went through them like 2-3 weeks ago. Alright, so we need 12 more of these. Should be no problem. Alright, chest is here. Come on, Unique. Yeah, I got 3 ancestrals. I guess it's good enough. Come on, people. I'm just trying to grab my loot. A lot of potions for that, too. I guess I can help some people out here. Oh, you're not that fire. Someone gets killed.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, these guys are supposed to give a lot more shit now. No, I should have saved that until he got staggered, but he's about to get staggered now. I got a unique for this guy. Oh, I'm picking this shit up. I don't plan on doing another one. Habit, I guess. Okay, so we'll go check this stuff out, and then just short of 74. Yeah, the wife's supposed to be home before 4:30. It's now currently 3:30, and I gotta go do the shower and do the dishes. So I don't want to cut myself too low on that. 2,000. Oh, because that's staff. Okay.
Anything else?
Damage reduction from close enemies is great. The other stuff, not so much. Can't reroll 3 things. That's crap. Because it's the lowest one. I'm gonna double check. I'm pretty sure I have that already. 18%. I have 19 and 17. Which I'm planning on using that 19 if I use the Blizzard build, so I don't probably really need this. But I'm gonna check to see if I've got a third one of those. If not, I might grab that one. Oh, I know I have that, and that sucks. I mean, I just don't see why you would want to use it. It's such a low percentage, and it's on an amulet at that. Yeah, we know we got better than that. Oh. I only have one of those. We will keep that.
My bags are full.
And I know that's getting trashed. Pretty sure I got one of these that does 38% increased damage. And it's a minimal row, so yeah, it's trash. It's not even ancestral. Alright, we're gonna double check these, we're gonna double check these. We are keeping this one for sure. So I was gonna double check this one. And I was gonna check that one. So this is the keep pile. Or maybe, and then this one was the charge bolts I gotta figure out. And I'll figure that one out too. So that's the only thing we're gonna keep. Yeah, so I'll do that off stream. I am going to level the rogue up because I want to work on this, getting the aspects for this crazy build. In fact, I can show you what I'm looking at here real quick. You got a minute or two. Plus I need to get her to 50 anyway, so I have them all done. I don't know if it's easy to give a good review of all the different classes because the sorcerer was doing the campaign, and then other classes, you know, they had the 10 skill points and a little bit of hand-me-down stuff. And is this chick naked? They're mostly naked. Is this supposed to be Lilith on the top? I can't tell what the hell's going on. I do spend sometimes just going around looking at this little, you know, so I want to put a lot of time on the details here on the world building. Okay, so here's the crazy build. I don't have it up at the moment. Basically, you spend 2 points in here wherever you want to. You're not going to use it. It's just to unlock the core skills. Here, you're going to spend 3 points into sturdy for close damage reduction, and then you can spend a point here. I don't think you're going to be doing any critical strikes, though. Or you could do 1 here and 3 here, whatever you go, or even here. I think your movement speed is going to be high anyway, so it's not really an issue. Yeah, I love it. So, yeah, so basically you're just taking passive to unlock this tree. I don't know if weapon mastery is going to matter on this build. I'm taking it either way. So you take caltrips, you get 2 charges. It's a 12-second cooldown. Mine almost has some cooldown reduction. And they last 6 seconds, and you can get for it to turn into cold damage and chill. Take dash. It also has 2 charges in 12 seconds. It's also imbuable, and that's important for later. So that's 2 skills. Then you take concealment. It's okay, so concealment starts at 20 seconds, right? It gives you stealth for 4 seconds. Now, I was reading up on if stealth actually works, and it seems to be if mobs haven't seen you, it works. But once they see you, they can still target you. Whether or not this will be changed later. So, like, I'm just wondering, like, if you're in a boss fight with Lilith, you know, in a campaign, and you go behind her and pop concealment, ideally she shouldn't know where you're at. But I'm going to bet that monsters are this program that once you have initial sight, they always know where you're at. Which is going to kind of make the build not work as well. But it does give you unstoppable. So the question is how can we get this 20-second cooldown to around 4 seconds so you can stay in stealth all the time? Because I have this item I got. This is one of the aspects where poison trap doesn't break stealth. It has no cooldown or arm time, and you can have up to 4 of them. So what you do is you hit concealment or other means of getting in stealth. You drop 4 poison traps. And then as soon as you use an ability to exit stealth, they'll all activate. And then their cooldown is going to be based on your trap place, which in this case, it's supposed to be, I think, 5 to 8 seconds or something. Because it's an amulet, it's only at 2/3. But if you put it on a two-hander, and since you're not really worried about your weapons, you should be able to put it on your weapon. It should go down to a max roll would be 2.5 seconds per trap. So at worst, 10 seconds. And I'm not explaining this just for you, Dragon. This is just in general. Well, 5 points in it. It goes down to 19, then 18, then 0.8. So it's like 16.4 at 5 ranks. Well, you get an item with plus 4 ranks. You know, an ancestral item later. I assume you can get an item for it. And I assume you can get it down to about 14 seconds, and then you factor in like 30% cooldown reduction. Basically, you should be able to get it down to about 10 seconds. There is an aspect called the aspect of synergy. When you use an agility skill, and since we're going to have 2 of them, caltrops and dash, it will lower your next subterfuge skill by 20%. We're not going to get a perfect all the time up concealment, but there is another one that when you dash through a dazed enemy, and we can call the daze with smoke grenades, you get stealth for 4 seconds. There's another one that if you, I think, it's something to do with shadow damage. If you shadow imbue, hit something like shadow imbued with an ability with, I think it's evade. So you want max evade charges. And then that will give you stealth for 4 seconds. So that's the 3 ways you can get stealth. Then smoke grenade increases damage taken. You can also get increased damage from caltrops, although it's just minor. And I put 5 points in this concealment, 5 points in poison trap. All these miscellaneous. While you're stealth, you heal 9% per second. And then I take shadow imbuement for 5 ranks. Why? We don't really care about the critical strike. We're not going for vulnerable here. We'll go for the takes 12% increased non-physical damage. And remember, we've changed our physical here to ice. And we got poison as our other damage. So that should help with our overall damage. The reason being is, I mentioned earlier about dash. Shadow imbuement is only going to apply from our LR5 skills to dash. So ideally you're going to go in stealth, you're going to drop a bunch of poisons, and then they're going to activate. Whatever skill you use to break concealment is going to make the enemies vulnerable, or you can give it a guaranteed critical. So you pop shadow imbuement, and then dash. Dash should be your break, I think. Hopefully shadow imbuement doesn't break you on a stealth. Anyway, so you basically break. Well, I guess you might throw daze first. Anyway, yeah, I think you'd do daze for vulnerable, and then you would dash again. So now you just broke stealth from 4 seconds. You hear your daze, then you dash, which now put you in stealth again. And then if you evade before the shadow imbuement wears off, if something's still alive, you can get stealth again. So that's the theory. I think the damage is going to be trash. Absolute trash. But there's there's 3 different aspects about, like 3 or 4 that when you do something like caltrips or throw a grenade skill, drop a stun grenades, and they stun for 0.5 seconds. Like I said, there's like 4 different ones of those. So I'm like, well, I guess it can be like Leap Quake with Barb. Maybe you can do a bunch of skills and get a bunch of grenades dropped. I did have a choice between Shallow Imbuement or Death Trap, and I just don't think Death Trap's worth it. And then at the end you take Haste, because you're not using energy, you're always going to have 15% increased move speed. And then the ultimate, there's like no good ultimate for this, so you just take this one. So you dash through something affected by a trap skill, and then you have a chance to reduce your trap skills. Or another case of drop a stun grenade. Yeah. So basically you're a ninja. You try to stay in stealth and drop grenades and traps. I don't have the aspects for it, so I am going to build up my obels. Try to get up to like level 40-ish, 45. I don't know if I should save my obel still. I guess some of those don't matter. I don't need sacred items for them. Because right now, I don't think... Yeah, this is all my... This one is one of the ones I want to think. I don't think I'm going to use that one. That's one of the ones, although it's the worst row. Yeah, so I only got 2 of like the 12 or whatever it is aspects. Some of them are general ones, but still. Alright, thanks for coming by. Thanks for talking, Dragon, if you're here. I'm going to go take care of my stuff, and if Wolf streams tonight, hopefully I'll be there. I got some chores to work on, so I can't guarantee. I mean, I haven't seen him in like 3 weeks or whatever, but can't guarantee I'll be there because of life stuff. Anyway, have a nice day, and I probably will stream tonight, depending on how I feel. Alright, later. Oh, I was clicking stop stream. I think it's still up. I never told you, I hope you feel better. I'm so horrible at social stuff. I don't think it's a man thing. I think it's more like ADHD type thing. Like I get focused on playing the game and not... Anyway, I hope you feel better. Have a good day.